discovery. We humbly ask for your presence to guide us in this significant moment. We thank you for the vision and dedication of all who made this center a reality. Our leaders, benefactors, and educators. Bless them abundantly for their unwavering commitment to nurturing young minds. Lord, may this STEM center be a beacon of inspiration and innovation. Let it be a place where students explore the wonders of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics with curiosity and courage. Help them to uncover their God-given talents, use their knowledge to solve real-world problems, and contribute to the betterment of humanity. Grant our educators the wisdom to ignite a passion for learning in the hearts of our students. Strengthen them to be mentors who guide, challenge, and support each child to reach their full potential. Bless the students who will step through these doors. Fill them with a spirit of wonder, determination, and resilience. May they be builders of a brighter future, grounded in faith, compassion, and integrity. Finally, Lord, we dedicate this STEM center to your glory. May it serve as a reminder that faith and knowledge are gifts from you, meant to illuminate paths of service, innovation, and love for one another. We ask all this in your holy name. Amen. Saint John Baptist de La Salle, Saint Benedict, live Jesus in our hearts. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Master Robert. Please remain standing. The spirit of St. Benedict's College resonates in our college anthem. This anthem reflects the rich heritage, core values, and unwavering commitment to excellence that have defined St. Benedict's College for generations. Let us rise as the college choir proudly presents this inspiring anthem.
You may now take your seats. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the college choir for that beautiful and stirring rendition of our college anthem. Their voices have truly captured the spirit of our community.
Leadership is the cornerstone of progress, and at St. Benedict's College, We are privileged to have a leader whose vision inspires excellence in every endeavor. To formally welcome all gathered here, we invite Reverend Brother Dr. Pubudu Rajapaksha, FSC, our visionary director, to the podium.
Opportunities to our young Benedictines to lead their lives with dignity and freedom, to serve the needs of the society and to take care of our beautiful planet. Very good morning to each and every one of you. It is with immense joy and pride that I, as the principal and the director of St. Benedict's College, welcome all of you for this momentous occasion. Today, we gather here to celebrate the opening of our STEM Center, a pivotal milestone in our journey to embrace the 21st century learning. On behalf of the entire Benedictine community, I extend a warm welcome to our distinguished chief guest today, Professor Krishanta Abesena, the Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, and Mrs. Dr. Abesena. Your presence here today inspires us to reflect the importance of STEM education in shaping the future. Professor Abesena is a proud product of the Masonette College, Kandana. I also take this opportunity to welcome our dear provincial visitor, Very Reverend Brother Bertram Pereira, Reverend Fathers, Reverend Sisters, Reverend Brothers, and the distinguished guests, including the representatives from diplomatic missions, the Ministry of Education, the Zonal, and the Division Office. A heartfelt welcome goes to our alumni, past pupils of St. Benedict's, who continues to support the college from both near and far. And to our devoted parents who are here, especially grade 5 parents and the children, for your encouragement to drive our shared mission for our students' success. At St. Benedict's College, education has always been more than academic excellence. Our Lassallean values, optimized in the words, enter to learn, live to serve, reminds us that knowledge must be used in service to the others. These beliefs form the foundation of our efforts to prepare the students to thrive in the rapidly changing world. The 21st century learning model, which this STEM Center embodies, focus on developing essential skills such as critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, communication, and digital learning. These skills are no longer optional. They are vital for a successful global economy driven by the technology and innovation. By moving away from traditional memorization and adaptation from dynamic teaching methods, we aim to empower our students to think critically, solve problems, complexes, and adapt real-world challenges. STEM education in particularly plays a key role in this transformative approach by integrating science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. In focus, curiosity, hands-on learning, and interdisciplinary problem solving. STEM equips students to connect technological concepts with practical applications, sparking innovation and entrepreneurial thinking. As you all know, technology continues to reshape industries and societies, from artificial intelligence and robotics to renewable energy and biotechnology. STEM fields are at the forefront of solving global challenges. By nurturing interest and talent in these areas, we provide our students with a gateway to rewarding careers and opportunities to contribute to a better world. The Global Break-In Initiative would not have been possible without the collective efforts of our college community. I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt, deepest gratitude to the All Boys Association of St. Benedict's. Those unwavering support has brought this vision to life today. Our teachers and staff have been instrumental in championing this project, and their commitment to excellence continues to inspire our students. To our dear parents, thank you for entrusting with your children's education and for being active partners in their learning journey. Your encouragement strengthens our mission to prepare them not only for exams but also for the uncertain future. Today's opening of STEM Center marks a new chapter at St. Benedict's College. It represents our commitment to staying at the forefront of educational innovation and ensuring our students are equipped for the future. Together, we are collecting and our environment where curiosity is nurtured. Curiosity flourishes, creativity, and students are empowered to make a different world. Before I conclude, I take this opportunity to extend my deepest gratitude to Reverend Brother Anton Pumal, who is the coordinator of this project, Mr. Felix Dias, Mr. Romesh Moraes, Mr. Peter de Almeida, and Mr. Ranjit Dadivalage, who is our consultant. Without their constant beliefs and trust in us, this achievement would not have been possible. Thank you very much for being a crucial part of the journey at St. Benedict's College. I wish you all of you a bright future. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
Thank you, Reverend Brother, for those insightful words. The talents of our young students shine bright as they bring stories to the life through drama. Drama not only cultivates creativity and confidence, but also strengthens teamwork and communication skills. Presenting a short drama by grades 6, 7, and 8 students, skillfully directed by Ms. Lashini Rashmika. Sit back and enjoy this creative performance.
දැක්ක නේද? 20 වන සියවසේ මුල් භාගයේදී අධ්‍යාපනය තුල තාක්ෂණය තිබුණේ නොදියුණුම අවධියක. ඉතින් අපිට ඊළඟ දර්ශනයෙන් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් 21 වන සියවස වන විට අධ්‍යාපනය තුල තාක්ෂණයේ වූ වෙනස.
ඔන්න ඒ දවස උදා වුණා. ඔන්න ඒ දවස උදා වුණා.
දැක්ක නේද? අධ්‍යාපනය තුළට තාක්ෂණය එකතු වීමත් සමග ළමයි ඉගෙනීමට කොතරම් නැඹුරු වෙලාද කියලා.
සියල්ලෝම දැන් හරි සතුටින්. සියල්ලෝම දැන් හරි සතුටින්.
පේනවා නේද? අධ්‍යාපනය තුළට තාක්ෂණය එකතු වීමත් සමග ළමයි නව නිර්මාණ බිහි කිරීමට පෙළඹිලා තියෙන බව. නේද තාක්ෂණය වැඩිපුර භාවිතා කිරීමෙන් වෙච්ච දේ. අපිට තාක්ෂණය ඕනේ. හැබැයි අපි තාක්ෂණය අනවශ්‍ය ලෙස භාවිත කරන්න හොඳ නැහැ. ඒකෙන් හානි වෙන්නේ අපිටමයි. ඉතින් මෙම නාට්‍යයෙන් අපි ඕගොල්ලන්ට තාක්ෂණය පිළිබඳ අවබෝධයක්ද ආදර්ශයක්ද ලබා දුන්නා. ඒ වගේම මේ නාට්‍ය ඕගොල්ලෝ හුඟක් රස විඳින්නට ඇති. මේ නාට්‍ය රස විඳපු ඔබ සියලු දෙනාටම ස්තුතියි.
Thank you to our talented students from grades 6, 7 and 8 for their inspiring performance. A special thanks to Ms. Rashmika who guided and supported them, ensuring the success of this wonderful presentation.
A person of immense expertise and dedication, Mr. Ranjit Dadiwalage has been instrumental in the realization of this project.
Mr. Sunil Ranjit Vajra Dadiwalage is a dual citizen of Sri Lanka and Australia, an esteemed educational consultant and a teacher educator with expertise in curriculum innovation, 21st century learning, STEM education and behavior management. He holds a Bachelor of Science from the University of Sri Jawaharlal, a postgraduate certificate in the education from the Ministry of Zimbabwe and a Master of Education from the University of Auckland. Currently pursuing a PhD at Curtin University, he has held leadership roles across Sri Lanka, Nigeria, Maldives, Zimbabwe, New Zealand and Australia. He has served as Vice President of the Science Teachers Association of Victoria, President of the Australian Photonics Education Network, and as an Executive Committee member of the Australian Science Teachers Association. He has received multiple honours, including the Australian Prime Minister's Award for Excellence in Teaching Secondary Science. An accomplished author and presenter, he has contributed extensively to textbooks and international conferences, continuing to inspire educators from his home in Rowville, Victoria. I now kindly invite Mr. Sunil Ranjit Dadiwalage to the podium.
Reverend Brother Director, the other Reverend brothers and sisters, and Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Professor Priyantha Abhiratna, and the other distinguished guests. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me to speak for this audience. But my speech is going to be a different one. It's not a speech, it's called keynote speech. In a keynote speech, when the Brother Director asked me to deliver this speech, I was thinking what I'm going to say in a keynote speech. So then I thought, no, I'm a typical teacher, it's very difficult to stand on one place and teach. It's very difficult to stand on one place and speak as well. So I thought it's good to talk about the history of this project. Actually, this project is not started recently. When we were doing the strategic planning in 2022, we were thinking about the current situation in the country or current situation in the education. We thought the students coming to the school system in 2023 to year 1 will finish their high school in 2036. If they do a 3-year degree, they will come to the workforce in 2040. Then we were looking at different research and different things about the future. What's the world is going to look like in 2040? It says the people will live nearly 100 years in 2040. People who is going to born in 2040 is not going to die. That's the futuristic people or the people who do research on future has predicted. Then we thought, we were asking 3 basic questions from us. Are we preparing our students for that future? The world is going to be different in 2040. Are we preparing them to survive, or at least not to thrive, just to survive in that era or in 2040? So are we providing them an opportunity to develop the skills? There's a lot of things have been said about skills. So the skills that they require in the future: curiosity, creativity, critical thinking, creative thinking, and problem solving. Are we preparing for them with these skills? Some of the jobs some of the jobs that they are going to do have not even been discovered yet. So are we preparing them for that future? So then we realize that we need to transform the current education system or the current what we do in the school system to a 21st century learning model. Or we wanted to convert or transform the school to a 21st century learning organization. Then we started doing research about what is this 21st century learning? What does it say? What do we want to do in that 21st century learning? Then we have realized that we have to shift this system in 6 different aspects, or the 6 different key shifts that we have identified. So if you look at, I will explain one by one. The first one, we wanted to change this teaching to learning. There's no more teaching. There are lots of research has been done that students learn themselves. The self-learning is more powerful. Whatever we do as teachers, ultimately learning is an individual thing. Individually we have to learn. So we thought we have to shift this teaching to learning. This shift, it is no matter what teachers do, what matters is what students learn. So then we thought, we have to design some experiences for them, encourage active engagement rather than being passive learners. No matter how enthusiastically we pour things into their head, it's not going to work unless they are engaged within this learning process. So we wanted to foster an environment for them to be creative, do investigations, or to be open their inquiring mind and do various things within the classroom context. The second aspect of this is we wanted to move teacher-centered or teacher-centric approaches to student-centric approaches. Sounds like what is that? Teacher-centric to student-centric. So we thought that it is important currently or in the 20th century, teacher stands in front of the class, teacher knows everything, and teacher is going to transfer that knowledge to the students. We thought we have to change that. The students have to work in groups, they have to engage in various activities, and they have to solve problems while they are engaged in that sort of process, they learn. So I'm not going to go into much details about this. I'll skip that. Okay. So in other words, the teacher's role has changed. Teacher is more or less a guide or facilitator. Teacher's role is to facilitate learning, not teaching. So that becomes the teaching and learning process more student-centric. I will go quickly. The third one is we wanted to encourage learning skills or developing skills rather than memorizing various facts. So learning skills or developing skills will not happen that if we come and give all the information to students and make them memorize that, and if we start to test them, or I will come to the testing part. So rather than asking them to memorize facts, we wanted them to develop various skills. Okay, I'll go to the next one. Next one is using more technology or incorporating technology, digital technology, including AI. The world is moving very fast. When we started this project, when we were thinking about this in 2022, the end of 2023, we were just talking about this AI generated or generative AI kind of concepts. So by February or by January 2024, we were talking about ChatGPT and various AI tools or various generative tools. Now, it has, within this year, it has grown so fast, and even now they have developed pocket tutors for students. So whatever we want to do, we could use AI. Even coding, we don't have to write codes now. There will be AI generated codes that generative AI will help us to do this. So therefore, it's going to revolutionize the whole education system. It's going to revolutionize what we are doing in the class. No more the tests and exams are not valid anymore, because the students have various tools that they can get information. So therefore, we thought it is very important that we include technology. This is not working well. Okay. I'll go to the next. This is the more important thing. The next one was, we thought that the current assessment system, having exams, doing standardized testing, is not the way to measure what they have learned. There are lots of negative consequences with standardized testing. We can hear, in September, we came to Sri Lanka to work on this project again. So then there was a big protest by the parents about year 5 exam, year 5 scholarship exam or something. This time when we landed, we hear that, there are exam papers have been leaked and, some exams have been cancelled, various things about the exam malpractices. Why? Because this is a stressful process for students to undergo on various assessment tasks. So we thought that this, we have to move beyond this examination system to different methods or alternative assessment methods. So we thought that as a school we have to research and encourage and influence to have different kind of assessment systems. And lastly, not last, okay. Lastly, everyone is talking about science, technology, and all this learning is about technology. No, it's very, very important to encourage on creative arts. Creative arts develop very important 21st century critical skills such as innovation, empathy, and adaptability. So therefore we want to harness on that, we want to tap onto that creative mind of the students by introducing creative arts as well. So within this context, then we have talked about this STEM center, STEM education. Sometimes when you say STEM, people think that it is about science, but it's not about science. The STEM acronym is coming from science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. But STEM doesn't mean just only science. It is about using holistic approach to problems, because when you go to society, there is no science problem or there is no economic problems. So these problems are integrated and interconnected. So we have to look at them in a holistic way. STEM education is about that. Or in other words, we have to throw out this memorization and recitation model. Instead, we wanted to use a different sort of problem-solving skills and to the future. For the 21st century, we are going to get new challenges. So how do we prepare our students for them? So that is the birth of this STEM center. So STEM, just because that STEM sounds like sciencey thing, some people put A into that and call STEAM. Then language teachers, they thought, no, we have to have R in there, and they call it stream. And some other parts in the world, especially in Greece and various other places, they have put an E at the end to talk about entrepreneurship, or they want students to learn that as well. Then they call iSTEM, GeoSTEM, various names that they call. Whatever the name they call, it means that looking at different problems using holistic way, looking at various aspects that they have to learn. That's why we have decided to establish this STEM center. Within the STEM center, we are trying to let students solve problems by using all these things, the technologies that we have. After this session, if you are interested, you can go and see what's happening there. So there are, the students have the opportunity to do 3 different technologies: robotic technology, drones technology, and 3D design and 3D printing. So those are the 3 major things that we have in the STEM Center, apart from coding and other technological activities that we have. So what we are trying to do is to help them to solve problems or look at different problems in different, using different technologies. So that's what the STEM Center is about. This is the idea as well as the history of this project. And I would like to give a few minutes if you have any questions and answers. Do I have time? Yeah. If there is any question or two, I'm happy to answer about this whole thing. No? Yeah. Any questions? Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. I am Kanishka Lienege, a teacher of St. Benedict's College. So, sir, I have only 2 questions. My first question is based on what professional development opportunities will be offered to equip teachers with the skills needed for implementing these new teaching methods. This is kind of a remarkable teaching method, holistic teaching method to Sri Lanka, and this will embrace some sort of a brainstorming opportunity for our education system. And the second one, sir, how will teachers balance meeting the requirements of education authorities while involving curriculum and also this pedagogy? Thank you, sir.
I think I'll start with the second question. Yes, we know that the whole education system is driven by the exams and we are embedded in that system. So hopefully, I don't want to talk about politics, but hopefully the previous regimes were trying to change it. They have started STEM education, STEAM education, nothing goes beyond opening ceremonies at different places. So the reason for that is within the system we have not kept provision for this kind of learning. Hopefully the present government, I have very much faith in the current government. We are going to get some changes, some reforms around this curriculum. So this curriculum has to change, but within the existing curriculum, there are different ways that we can incorporate this. So to have that provision that we have chosen this year 6, because up to year 5, parents and the system are emphasizing on this scholarship exam. I saw an advertisement, one teacher is offering tuition for scholarship exam around Nugegode area. She's going to start it from grade 2. Grade 2, 3, 4, 5, they're training for this scholarship exam. And also, they have advertised a class for parents or moms, how to train their children to do scholarship exam. So we are so much embedded in it, so therefore I don't want to touch. We thought as a school we should not start with year 5, so we thought year 6 is okay. But still we have problems. Starting from year 6, the next public exam is in year 11. Up until then, they do 18 exams. term test, those are like exams, So one from the region, one from the zone, one from the school. So those are the exams that the papers have leaked, and there was issues. So they do 18 exams before they do O-level exam. So it's exam based things that we do. So but in year 6 we thought we could find some variation and get some time from the curriculum pie to do this STEM or problem solving approach. And about the teacher training and teacher professional learning. As a school, we are committed to train our teachers. We have organized various activities for them to learn new technologies. I'm talking to them almost every fortnight. We have an online session I'm offering that session from Australia to here, the teachers here. And on top of that, almost every 3 months, once in every 3 months, I come here to have organized various professional activities, professional learning activities for them. We have given all year 6 teachers, we have organized computers to give them a computer to work and organize this kind of activities, work and things. So we are very much in the progress. We have recognized that as a very essential thing, that teacher professional learning. That's one of the cornerstones of the whole project. I hope that I have answered that question. And Lal got a question, I hear.
What specific support will the school provide to the students transition from traditional learning methods to these innovative approaches? Thank you.
Yeah, school is committed. Brother Director has clearly said, we are committed to this project. We want students to learn this way. That is why we have a STEM center. In the STEM center itself, I told you that we have these technologies. We have tabs, we have laptops, and we have given teachers laptops as well. So that's why we are providing various equipment and things and opportunities for students and teachers. And Mr. Vikram Tunga has a question.
Congratulations for getting this thing going, Anjit. One thing that came to mind was we all understand that this is moving very fast. Technology is changing, education systems are changing, human needs are changing. So once this program gets going, I hope all of you have thought the changes that need to be done on the run and how to sustain them.
Number one is, education is a rapidly changing field. Technology is also a rapidly changing field. So in a rapidly changing field, this ad hoc or one-off professional learning things will not work. I'm not trying to criticize anything or even what the authorities are going to do, but this one-off things will not work. It's called continuous professional learning. So as a school, we are going to provide our teachers continuous professional learning. It's an ongoing thing. It's not just one-off things, but they have to engage in, they have to learn. Even the teachers have to learn while they are doing it. So that's the approach that we have. I hope that I have answered.
Good morning, Vajira. This is a transformation of the education system. Right? Therefore, the school will need a lot of support from its stakeholders. Can you explain what sort of contribution the OBU, the old boys, parents, and the government bodies would give it to initiatives?
Yes. When we talk about this sort of a transformation, The first thing is the mindset, attitude. So the attitudes are formed with our understanding and knowledge. If you know what's happening, if you know where the world is moving, if you know what the technology can do, then you slowly change your mindset. Because we have some accepted things about education in all our minds. Parents, students, general public, they think this is what should happen in a classroom. So those attitudes and beliefs, we call them beliefs, beliefs are culturally formed and historically rooted in people's mind. So to change that, if I speak with theory, to change that, there is a process called critical self-reflection. You have to critically self-reflect to change it. It's a long, painful, time-consuming process. So we have to exercise patience and do it. So the government has to understand it. The authorities have to not just change the system, the systemic changes, you have to do some quality changes within the curriculum and the pedagogy as well. So that requires a lot of teacher training and resources. We have, there's lots of issues with the resources. The amount of money that we allocate for education, it's about 2 to 3%, 2.6% in my memory. So the education field believes that the minimum is 6 to 8% of the GDP of a country has to spend on education. So we are trying to move towards that direction. In a bankrupt country, so what can you expect more than 2.8% even? So have some faith, and I have a lot of faith about what's going to happen. So there will be a lot of things happen. So we can't wait till everything happens. So that's why as a school we have started this, and we want to move forward, and we want to be the leaders of this transformative process. I think looking at the time, there's very difficult to answer lots of questions because Honorable Minister has to have other commitments as well. So last question, one question. Yeah.
Good morning to you, Mr. Dedivalage. I am Alston. I represent the OBU Welfare and the Development Fund as well. So my question to you is that on your keynote address that you spoke about the skill sets in terms of programs like 21st Century Learning and STEM, which are creative thinking, problem solving, creativity, and etc. So if you really look at the current world, the modern world needs, how will it align or be relevant to the industries and the workspaces that we are currently in? Thank you.
This is how, let's say for an example, the content knowledge is not that important. The content is at your fingertips. You can Google it, you can go to ChatGPT, Copilot, or anything that you can get all the information that you require. So the problem is, what can you do with it? What do you want to do with it? How do we create new knowledge out of it? How can you use it to solve problems? So that is where this skill set comes in. So you have to teach students how to critically think, how to creatively use this information and synthesize it and generate new knowledge. So how do we, this doesn't come from, by default it will not come. So that's the argument here. In the traditional system of education, we think that these things will come by default. We teach them content, then people, yes, some people can do it, but not all. So therefore that we are trying to change that model and give them the skill set. With the industry, current industry, it is difficult to, the current industry is facing a big problem because the graduates or the current workforce doesn't have these skills. So that's the whole issue that we have in the country. So there are lots of research, you can Google and see, lots of companies are struggling to recruit people with these skills. Even we have realized that. So I think that we have to stop there because with the time that we have. So if you want to ask any more questions, feel free to see me. I'm happy to answer all your questions. And thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. We also extend our gratitude to the students, teachers, all boys and parents for their meaningful contributions, making this session truly enriching.
Our young students bring joy, energy, and creativity to every performance, showcasing the vibrant spirit of St. Benedict's College. Prepare to be enchanted as the incoming grade 6 students perform the dynamic and culturally rich piece Vibage Vibage, skillfully trained by Mrs. Ishara Udeni. Let us encourage these young talents with a big round of applause.
පුදුම වේගයෙන් ලෝකය වෙනස් වෙනවා. හැම තැනකම පුදුම තරගයක්. මිනිස්සු යන්ත්‍ර වගේ වෙනවා දැක්කම පුදුමයි. මේ හැම දෙයකටම මැදිවන දරුවන්ගේ ලෝකෙ දැක්කම පුදුම දුකක් දැනෙනවා.
පුතා නැගිටින්න. එකපාරක් කිව්ව නේද? හොඳටම උදේ වෙලා. නැගිටින්න.
විහිළුවකට හිනාවකට විනෝදයකට වෙන වැඩකට
විහිළුවකට හිනාවකට විනෝදයකට වෙන වැඩකට
නෑ වේලාව විභාගේ නෑ වේලාව විභාගේ එකේ ඉඳන් 12 දක්වා ලොකු පොඩි හැම පන්තියකම ඇතෙක් වරට විභාගේ ඇතෙක් වරට විභාගේ ඉරක් හදා ගහක් කොලක් මනුස්සයෙක් දෙන්නේ නෑ උසප දුක අහන්නේ නෑ කන්නේ බොන්නේ අඳින්නේ නෑ විභාගේ අම්මා තාත්තා අයියා කනක් කිවල්ලි විතරක් නැන්න මාමා බාප්පා මාප්පා යාළු යෙලියෝ ආලපාල අය යාළු යෙලියෝ ආලපාල අය
කොහොමද ළමයෝ විභාගේ?
තව සුමානකින් ප්‍රතිඵලේ
කොහොමද විභාගේ ප්‍රතිඵල?
ප්‍රතිඵල පස්සේ කෝච්චියේ පාරේ තොටේ යන්නේ හැමතැන කොහොමද ප්‍රතිඵල පස්සේ කෝච්චියේ පාරේ තොටේ යන්නේ හැමතැන කොහොමද ප්‍රතිඵල විභාග ප්‍රතිඵල වසංගතේ
ඒ විතරක් ය
විද්‍යා විෂයද කලාවද කලාව කිව්වොත් මලා වගේ චී ලැජ්ජ නැද්ද අපේ එකෙක් කලාව කරන්න කැල්ද උමදිහා බලන්නේ විද්‍යාවයි ගණන් ගන්න අඩු ගණනේ වානිකවත්
ඉතින් පුතේ නම්බුවන්නේ තේල්ලුණත් විද්‍යාවේ විභාගේ කරලා
විභාගේ විභාගේ මේ බැලුවත් විභාගේ මේ බැලුවත් විභාගේ විභාගේ තමයි අපේ අභාගේ විභාගේ තමයි අපේ අභාගේ විභාගේ විභාගේ මේ බැලුවත් විභාගේ මේ බැලුවත් විභාගේ විභාගේ තමයි අපේ අභාගේ විභාගේ තමයි අපේ අභාගේ
Wow, what an electrifying and joyful performance! A heartfelt thank you to our talented incoming grade 6 students for filling the room with their vibrant energy and infectious enthusiasm. A special note of appreciation to Mrs. Udeni for her dedication and guidance and support in bringing this remarkable performance in life.
Introducing the chief guest is a moment of pride, as it allows us to reflect on his remarkable journey and significant contributions. Professor Krishanta Besena is not only a distinguished academic, but also a transformative leader in the field of science and technology. To introduce our chief guest, Reverend Brother Puma Seniratna FSC will now read his illustrious profile, highlighting his numerous achievements.
Professor Krishant Abesena is a consultant, community physician, and a former senior professor of community medicine in the Department of Public Health, Faculty of Medicine, University of Kelaniya. He is a former director of the Postgraduate Institute of Indigenous Medicine and a former deputy director of the Postgraduate Institute of Medicine, University of Colombo. He received his primary and secondary education at De Masonet College and obtained his MBBS from the Faculty of Medicine in the University of Colombo. He holds several advanced degrees, including an MA in Buddhist Studies, an MSc in Community Medicine from the Postgraduate Institute of Medicine, an MA in International Relations from the Faculty of Arts, University of Colombo, and a postgraduate diploma in applied statistics from the Faculty of Science from the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. And he also earned an MD in community medicine from the Postgraduate Institute of Medicine from the University of Colombo. His post-MD training was completed at Monash University, Australia, where he specialized in health service management, clinical epidemiology, and biostatistics. He was board certified as a specialist in community medicine in 2003. In addition, he earned a BA in Christian Studies from the Pontifical Urbania University in Rome and is a fellow of the College of Community Physicians of Sri Lanka. Professor Abesena is a coordinator of the South Asian Cochrane Network, a founder member of the South Asian Network's establishment as a branch of the Australasian Centre in 2004, and a pioneer in promoting evidence-based medicine in Sri Lanka. He has received numerous awards, including the Vice Chancellor's Award for Best Researcher in the Faculty of Medicine and the President's Award for Scientific Publications. He also chaired a public commission on the Saitam conflict established by the Professionals National Front in 2017. Professor Abesena serves as a program reviewer for the Quality Assurance Council of the University Grants Commission and as a reviewer for the MBBS curriculum of the Accreditation Unit in Sri Lanka Medical Council. He was elected as a member of the Medical Students Union in 1982, entering into student politics. From 1984 to 1987, he served as the co-owner of the Medical Faculty Action Committee, as well as the president of the Medical Faculty Student Union and vice president of the University Students Union. He is a founder member of the National Intellectuals Organization and has been involved in formulating policies for the National People's Power, NPP, and he is also a member of the National Executive Committee of the NPP and the NIO. Dear sir, I warmly welcome you to the stage.
Brother Bertram Pereira, provincial visitor, Reverend Brother Dr. Kubudu Rajapaksha, director of the St. Benedict's College, deputy directors, Reverend Fathers, members of the All Boy Association, section heads, teachers, and students, and my dear friends. It is both a privilege and honor to stand here today as we embark on a transformative journey with the inauguration of the STEM Center at St. Benedict's College. This marks a significant milestone not only for this school but for the future of education in our country. Our government's mission, as outlined in the policy document, Thriving Nation, A Beautiful Life, placing a strong emphasis on modernizing education to meet the challenges of the 21st century. The document underscores several critical pillars of reform: adopting student-centered approaches, equipping students with skills essential for innovation, cultivating general competencies such as technology, literacy, nurturing intellectual curiosity and critical thinking. Today, we witness the practical embodiment of these aspirations to the 21st century learning approach being implemented by the grade 6 students here at St. Benedict's. This new approach is far more than an update to the curriculum. These are revolution in education. Gone are the days when learning was confined to memorization and rote recitation. Today, we focus on preparing our children for a rapidly evolving world by fostering essential skills such as creative thinking to imagine new possibilities, critical thinking to evaluate and solve complex problems, collaboration skills to work efficiently in teams, and communication skills to articulate ideas with confidence. These skills form the foundation for providing innovative problems solvers, every individual who will drive our nation forward in science, technology, and beyond. The STEM Center is a beacon of hope and opportunity. It provides a platform where students can engage with science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in meaningful and interactive ways. By doing so, it aligns perfectly with our national commitment to foster intellectual curiosity and technological literacy. As we open this center, I urge the students to make the most of this remarkable opportunity. Explore, question, experiment, and innovate. Let your curiosity guide you as you unravel the mysteries of science and endless possibilities of technology. To the educators, I extend my gratitude for embracing these reforms with such dedication. Your role in nurturing the next generation is pivotal. And this center is a testament to our commitment to excellence. Finally, let me emphasize that initiatives like this STEM Center are not just investment in education, they are investment in the future of our nation. Together, let us work to ensure that every child in our country has the opportunity to thrive in the world shaped by knowledge, innovation, and discovery. Congratulations to St. Benedict's College, the oldest Catholic school, on this outstanding achievement. May this center serve as a model for schools across the nation, inspiring us to dream big and achieve greater. Thank you.
Yes, sir, we kindly request you to remain on the stage for a moment. A token of appreciation is a heartfelt gesture, symbolizing the gratitude and respect we hold for our distinguished guests. We deeply value their time and presence at this significant event. As a mark of our appreciation, Reverend the Director, Dr. Pupudu Rajapaksha, accompanied by Reverend Bertram Pereira, FSC, the Provincial Visitor, and Mr. Gratian Fernando, Chairman of the 160th Jubilee Committee, will present this token of appreciation to our chief guest. Thank you, sir. We kindly request our chief guest to be on stage to give away the souvenirs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to a special part of our program. It is time to honor some distinguished individuals who have greatly contributed to the success of this event. To begin, we call upon Mr. Eranga Moraes, the General Secretary of the Old Boys Union, to give a brief introduction of our first recipient, Mr. Felix Dias.
Thank you. Professor Krishanta Abesena, Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Mrs. Abesena, Reverend Brother Pupudu Rajapaksha, Director of St. Benedict's College, distinguished invitees, distinguished guests, ever loyal Benedictines, members from foreign chapters, Reverend fathers, Reverend brothers, Reverend sisters, teachers, young bens, parents. Today we gather to celebrate truly extraordinary milestone in the life of an individual who has been a cornerstone of St. Benedict's College for an incredible 50 years. It is none other than Mr. Felix Dias. Mr. Dias, as we stand here in admiration, we are reminded of the profound impact one individual can have on an institution. 50 years is not merely a span of time. It is a journey marked by dedication, unwavering commitment, and a genuine love for the community you have served. When we think of St. Benedict's College, your name resonates as a symbol of integrity, loyalty, and selflessness. You have seen generations of students walk through these hallowed halls, guided them with wisdom, nurtured their potential, and instilled in them values that extend far beyond academics. Your legacy is etched not only in the achievements of countless projects that you have led us, but also in the culture of excellence and camaraderie you have fostered within everyone you worked. Your steadfast presence has been a source of stability during times of change and a beacon of inspiration for all who have had the privilege to work alongside you. Mr. Dias, your commitment to this college is unparalleled, whether it was a teacher, mentor, administrator, or simply as a kind-hearted individual willing to lend an ear or a hand. Your contributions have enriched this institution in ways words cannot fully capture. Today, as we honor your golden jubilee of service, we also celebrate the values you embody: dedication, humility, and an unyielding passion for the college. You have not only shaped minds but also touched hearts, leaving an indelible mark on everyone who has crossed your path. On behalf of the entire St. Benedict's College community, I extend our deepest gratitude and heartfelt congratulations. Your journey of 50 years with our alma mater is a testament of an enduring love for this institution and its mission. As you celebrate this incredible milestone, know what your legacy will continue to inspire generations to come. May you find joy in the knowledge that your work has left a lasting impact and that you are cherished by all of us here today. Mr. Dias, thank you for everything. You are a living embodiment of the Benedictine spirit, and we are forever grateful for your service. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a standing ovation for Mr. Felix Dias, a true legend of St. Benedict's College, Kotehena.
Thank you, Mr. Moraes.
Next, we call upon Mr. Felix Dias to give a brief introduction of our second recipient, Mr. Ranjit Dedivalage.
I'm privileged to say a few words about Mr. Ranjit Dedivalage. And it's really by accident that we got to know that there is a Benedictine over in Australia who has all these credentials. It was actually Vasanta Jayalat, past president of Victoria, who is here today, who made us to contact, when we were doing the strategic plan, to contact his classmate from the 86 batch, Professor Prasad Davir. And when the strategic planning team went to Sri Jawaharlal Nehru University to present the plan to him, Prasad Davir, who is here today, and his brother, Professor Pradeep, who is also a professor at Sri Jawaharlal Nehru. So when we were discussing this, they said, my mama in Australia, he is the man who can help us, and got a call to him. And we spoke to him, and he said, I am there, I'll come and help you to do this. And he, since that time, he has probably come about 7 to 8 times to Sri Lanka to train our teachers, to explain to the community, the old boys, parents, and everyone involved with the school that we need to change. We need to transform education at St. Benedict's College. And he said, I'm there with you 24/7. So, and this is, I think, probably the 4th time you came to Sri Lanka this year. And so it was a real privilege for our school to have somebody like him, our own Ranjit Dedivalage. Please come forward. I'm sorry to have made a long speech.
Thank you, Mr. Felix.
Thank you, dignitaries. Music has the power to touch our hearts, uplift our spirits, and bring people together in harmony. It transcends barriers and adds beauty to any occasion. It is time to enjoy the melodious voice of Master Niran Veerasinghe, who will enthrall us with his captivating musical performance.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you'll enjoy. The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I wake and look around me, a full green walls that surrounded me. And then I realized, yes, I was only dreaming. For there's a God and there's a sad old padre. Arm in arm we walk at daybreak. Again I touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come to meet me in the shade. Oh, that old oak tree has to lay me near the green, green grass of home. Kandulu tibuna damavate, Ruduruhannama jivite, Pahasadanunama hadavate, Purannudakadare, Apipavena-loke, Abidina-charikave, Davasakapave doahase, Handa alanna sagamane, Apipavena-loke, ඇවිදින චාරිකාවේ දවසක පාවේද අහසේ හඳ අල්ලන්න ආස ගමනේ පුරන්නු දාක ආදරේ තුරන්නු ආද ජීවිතේ වතුර හෙව්වාද හාමතේ පැදුරු නැති දැක නිදිමතේ අපි ආගිය පාරේ එනවද නෑ පේන මානේ දවසක පාවේද අහසේ හඳ අල්ලන්න ආස ගමනේ අපි පාවෙන ලෝකේ ඇවිදින චාරිකාවේ දවසක පාවේද අහසේ හඳ අල්ලන්න ආස ගමනේ Thank you.
Thank you, Master Niran Veera Singh, for your captivating performance and sharing your incredible talent with us. Your music truly uplifted our spirit and added beauty to this occasion.
As we near the end of this remarkable event, it is important to acknowledge the efforts, support, and contributions of everyone who made this day possible. To conclude, we invite the Deputy Head Prefect of St. Benedict's College to deliver the vote of thanks, expressing gratitude to all those who made this day a success.
A very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor and privilege to deliver this vote of thanks on behalf of St. Benedict's College as the Deputy Head Prefect. First and foremost, we are deeply grateful to our esteemed Chief Guest, Professor Krisanta Abesena, Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, for gracing us with his invaluable presence and sharing his time despite his busy schedule. Your support inspires us to aim higher in our pursuit of excellence. We also extend our warmest thanks to Mrs. Abesena for joining us. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to Reverend Brother Bertram Pereira, FSC, Provincial Visitor Lazard, for his invaluable presence. Our appreciation also goes to Reverend Father Gimeno Dias, the General Manager of Catholic Schools of the Archdiocese of Colombo, whose unwavering commitment has been a guiding force in our academic journey. A special note of appreciation goes to Reverend Dr. Prabhu Rajapaksha, FSC, the Director and Principal of St. Benedict's College, for his visionary leadership, and to Reverend Brother Niran Pereira, FSC, Sub-Director of Upper School, for his steadfast guidance. Reverend Brother Praveen Vas, FSC, Sub-Director Primary School, deserves our gratitude for his unwavering support. And we thank Reverend Brother Puma Senevratna, FSC, Sectional Head of Middle School, for his dedication to the success of this event. Our heartfelt thanks to Reverend Father Ronnie Vikramasinghe, Parish Priest of St. Lucius Cathedral, for his blessings that have guided us through this event. We also extend our gratitude to the Zonal Director of Education and the Divisional Director of Education for their presence and support. We are deeply grateful to Mr. Felix Dias, whose planning and unwavering commitment to his alma mater have been integral to today's success. Our profound appreciation goes to the 160th Jubilee Committee, under the exemplary leadership of Mr. Gratian Fernando, for ensuring the event's success and helping us reach this milestone. We also acknowledge the efforts of Mr. Ranga Moraes, General Secretary of the Old Boys Union, and Mr. Devan Khoury, Secretary of the Development Fund, for their tireless contributions. We extend our thanks to the Strategic Planning Committee for their strategic foresight and dedication to elevating the standards of education at our institution. Their efforts have paved the way for a student-centered educational approach. We are especially grateful to Mr. Ranjit Dedivalage, an award-winning teacher and principal in Australia, for his transformative contributions to his alma mater. His voluntary service and initiatives are equipping our students with skills needed to thrive in an ever-changing world. And for this, the Benedictine family will remain eternally grateful. Our heartfelt thanks to the St. Benedict's College All Boys Union, Victoria, Australia, led by Mr. Denver Fernando, for their unwavering support in equipping Chamber 1 of the STEM Center. We also recognize the contributions of Mr. Vasanta Jailath, Mr. Priyan De Silva, and the dynamic team of All Boys who have flown in from Australia to support this initiative. We express our gratitude to the St. Benedict's College Alumni Association, Canada, for their remarkable contributions, including a 3D printer and the provision of laptop for our teachers. Your generosity is empowering our educators to embrace modern technology in the classroom. A special mention must go to the Sir Chittambalam A. Gardiner Trust, whose annual contributions are invaluable to our 21st century learning initiatives. We also wish to thank Professor Prasad Jayavira, Dean of Faculty of the Computing at the University of Jayawardenepura, for initiating the IT Literacy Certification Program for our teachers. Your support is an investment in the future of our students and our teachers. Our deepest gratitude goes to Mr. Rohan De Silva for his continued support from inception to execution and ensuring the timely clearance of equipment from the port for the launch of the STEM Center. We also acknowledge Mrs. Kanchana Talpavilla, whose meticulous attention to detail has ensured the flawless design and furnishing of the STEM Center. Our thanks goes to Mrs. Teja Gamage, Head of Media Unit and Gavel Club, for her guidance in training the MCs and ensuring the success of this event. We also express our gratitude to Mr. Titus Vithanage and the Board of Prefects for their dedicated service, as well as Ms. Anne Sandunika and the College Choir for their outstanding performance. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the academic and non-academic staff, the maintenance staff, and the invited schools who joined us today to celebrate this momentous occasion. Lastly, to all the parents and students here today, we are profoundly grateful for your unwavering support in making this event truly special. Once again, thank you to everyone who contributed to the success of this event. May God bless you and continue to guide us in all our endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Sai, for that heartfelt vote of thanks. As we stand on the cusp of St. Benedict's College 160-year jubilee, today's opening of our STEM Center is a beacon of hope and a testament to our commitment to innovation and excellence. This moment signifies far more than the unveiling of a state-of-the-art. It represents the dawn of new opportunities for our students to explore, innovate, and transform the world. In the spirit of our founder and the values that have shaped this institution for 160 years, let us challenge ourselves to nurture curious minds, empower the future leaders, and build a legacy of excellence that will inspire generations to come.
May this STEM Center serve as a launchpad for groundbreaking ideas, a sanctuary for curiosity, and a place where our students can discover their full potential. Together, let us continue to light the path of knowledge, blending tradition with innovation, and making St. Benedict's College a symbol of progress, purpose, and possibility. Thank you, and may we move forward with faith, courage, and unity towards an even brighter future, and let the next chapter of our history begin.
And now, signing off as your MCs for the day, ladies and gentlemen, I am Gavalier Tehan Rajapaksha from the Gavel Club of St. Benedict's College.
And I'm Gavalier Rafael Pereira from the Gavel Club of St. Benedict's College.
Wishing you all a wonderful day. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
Special guests and media crew members are kindly requested to proceed to the Clock Tower Lounge for a brief gathering and refreshments. I repeat, special guests and media crew members are kindly requested to proceed to the Clock Tower Lounge for a brief gathering and refreshments. Thank you.